what I feel like is transpiring now in our office, and there's a lot of reasons why. It's not just Dave. This is not just a Dave thing. We are a rudderless ship right now. We have no leadership, and we have an office that's terrified to sneeze. Mm-hmm. And that is a culture for either shitty or either the safest, most like delicate content ever that no one really will like, or nothing.
Okay, let me push back one more time then, though, because I would say that the most like Barstool content in the last how long has come out of New York. All the fighting, all the drama, all the like weird internet shit. Jerry's doing weird internet shit, but also that kind of starts to border on like trick shot stuff. You know what I mean? But like internet drama, infighting, like that's the true, like that's my Barstool. That's all New York.
All the drama.
So I'm like, I don't. What do you like? To me, I think it's a great way to have. You have Chicago that does like Chicago stuff, and you have New York where it's like a gutter war.
I think you need a balance.
That would be great, but instead of the narrative of being that, it's like, fuck this one, we like that one, and then
which is fair because all the cunts work here.
But that's what you need at Barstool.
I'm friends with all the cunts.
That's what Barstool Sports needs.
But they're all cunts.
Bro, Barstool Sports was built on cunts. It was raised on cunts. It is for cunts. Like it's not the buddy shit. It never has been. It never was.
I would say
we have never been friends except for maybe me and you.
To what you were saying about like leaders and stuff like that. Like Barstool Sports, I would say never had a leader.
No,
like Dave is a leader, obviously. He is the face.
No. There's a boss. There's a top. There's not a leader.
Right.
And he's not like I've been working here 20 months.
And Dave would say that himself.
Dave, let me just clarify that because I don't want that to be misconstrued. Mm-hmm. Dave has never been like, I will show you the way.
Right.
Follow me, and I will teach you how to do this. I will develop you, and I will release you into the wild, and then you'll go be famous. He's like, I don't know how to do it. I just do it. Like he's one of those guys.
Well, he's so naturally gifted at.
Right.
He's the Edison of content.
Right.
Like he is amazing. Like
if you have to pick like the greatest internet creator of all time, it's probably him. But he's not gonna like be like, okay, so here's what you should title your podcast, and here's what it should be about. So there's nobody there's no meeting like that.
Like Ted Williams was a shitty manager. You know why? Because it was so fucking easy for him. It's like that scene in Good Will Hunting.
Typical Michael Jordan sucks as an executive because he's just like I don't know, man. I can do this. I can't build this.
Matt Damon's yelling at his press is like, this is so fucking easy for me. What the fuck?
Yes.
And I understand how Dave would probably look at me and be like, you're on this street, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's like, no, I don't have your gift, bro. Like, I'm doing the best I can with what I have.
Well, also, what I also don't love is, like, you stepped up and did something. It's kind of like, just put the shot up and maybe we get a putback. You know what I mean?
I thought it would be a weird cult. Honestly, like, I thought it'd be honestly, what happened until Wednesday is what I thought it would be. It got, anywhere between, like, 1,000 to 3,000 concurrents.
Yeah.
It was a weird cult thing. The chat was like creating their own little universe with their own little in-jokes, and it became that.
And I think we could have maybe done some different challenges that were more appealing to the viewer. I think there's a couple kinks to work out if we ever do it again.
There were many things that could have made it better. I'm not saying it was at all perfect.
So I get the other side of it, but thank you, bro.
Thank you.
But what was I saying? I think you stepped up and put the shot up, and then that allowed for like a putback, or it was like Dave stepped in and did something with content that was being made. That to me is like a win. Like I would have been like, good job, because the alternative of this was just another regular fucking week at Barstool.
Right.
So to me, I think it was like you got up off your ass, did something. Would it have been great if you were just like fucking electric as a one-man show and the whole world fell in love with you and like you got 1 billion followers and all that shit? Like, yes, that's not what happened. But what did happen is it caught the eye for better or worse, the right reasons, the wrong reasons. It jumped out. It started this thing. That's what like Barstool is. And then Dave tends to do these things. He did it with Zillion Beers. He did it with Saturdays with the Boys for a little bit. Like he says, that's not good. That's dumb. And then if it proves out to be true, he's correct. And if it proves out to be wrong, he makes money or he looks good in the end. You know what I mean? Like he always comes out on top.
Right.
So it's easy to just like shit on it and then turn it into something and then be like, well, without me, this was nothing. And it's like, well, yeah, without you, there's none of it. Like none of this is anything. You know what I mean?
He said in there was like a company-wide meeting, like maybe my second month here, and it really stuck with me because he's like, you make content, and then what we'll do is Barstool can throw gasoline on it.
Right.
And that was honestly in my head the entire time I was playing this. I'm like, me alone with Baseball Encyclopedia, is that enough? Maybe for some, probably not for all, but maybe something weird will happen, a hook. I'll do something, because I do inadvertently weird shit all the fucking time.
Yep.
Maybe something will gravitate, or someone will, or maybe you guys will find something will
The
happen.
dumbest shit on the internet goes viral all the time. It's like,
you're
I don't know why.
All right, and that can be the gasoline.
Yeah.
And that's kind of was, don't get me wrong, this was not the plan. But like, that was kind of the idea, was like, all right, I'll throw this, like you said, I'll throw this up and maybe something better happens with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was my idea,
Right.
at least going in.
Right. It's
Which
just
is,
like,
I think,
that's
the best.
what all content,
I think
you
that's
know.
how most ideas end up working out. Where you're like, I'll try this, and then something bigger.
Well, especially
exactly what you're
at,
saying,
at the level
gasoline.
we're talking about, you know? Like, part of my take goes in the studio. They're not looking for, like, we need something wacky to happen. They're just like, we're going to bang this shit out. People love it.
Yeah.
Everything else that's, like, new or trying to get on, it's like, I hope some shit happens, you know? And then usually something at Barstool does. And I thought that's a good thing. But apparently, you know, that spiraled into something that was being portrayed as a negative, which I thought was pretty fucking crazy.